Hi everyone, welcome to 601, the online education platform. I'm Lu Fusing. Today we'll be discussing the role of a project manager. What do you think are the responsibilities of a project manager? Or what skills do they need? What's their function? Are project managers important? You'll probably all agree that project managers are very important. Now, let me ask you a question. Think back on what you've done this past week. And of all the things you've accomplished, how many were actually done by you? I bet a lot of you are thinking, ouch, that hits close to home. You might say there aren't any, but then you think, and you can't even remember what you did all week. It feels like you've been in meetings all day. And as for specific tangible deliverables, you can't name a single one that you did yourself. They were all done by your team, and that's a real punch to the gut. So does that mean you're useless? Not at all. Your role is actually huge. Let's take a look at this diagram. Take a band, for example. Some might be in charge of playing the flute. Some are responsible for playing the lute. Some play the piano, the harp, or the flute, or play the guitar, or the drums. But these people, they might be very skilled in their own specialties, even more skilled than you. But as the project manager, what's your role? You are the conductor of the band. You are the conductor of the band. Only you can conduct them all. That's how a beautiful piece of music is created. And they can play in rhythm, knowing when to stop playing the drums, when to stop playing the pipa. It's all about the rhythm. And that rhythm is controlled by you. So you'll often spend a great deal of time on communication and coordination. It doesn't mean you're better than them. In fact, in a project, there could be a lot of members. Each member is responsible for a specific task. They may all be responsible for different things. Some of them might even be more skilled than you. But if these individuals are not coordinated and managed, things can easily fall apart. However, if they are managed properly, and that manager is you, then communication and coordination can work in harmony. Project managers, however, spend a lot of time on communication management and coordination. Think about it. In the Jewel project, San Zhang led a team with Sun Wukong, Zhu Beji, and Xie San on a journey to the west. You'll find that Tan Xianzhang isn't a better fighter than Sun Wukong. Can't fly through the clouds like Zhu Beji, and isn't stronger than Xie San. Each member has their own unique strengths, but the project manager can bring these team members together, driving the project forward. That's where your greatest value lies. Typically, a project manager is primarily appointed by the organization. Usually, the sponsor issues a project charter appointing you as the project manager. This authorizes you to utilize project resources to drive the project forward. So you're appointed to this role by the organization. What are you assigned to do here? You're assigned to lead the team to achieve the project's goal. So you need to be clear about this. Your goal is to lead this team, to complete this project together, to create a unique product, a whole service. So where do your team members come from? All of your team members come from functional departments. Each functional department has a head, known as a functional manager. You can think of it as your department manager. So what do these department managers do? They focus on their own departments or their functional team's work. So you'll find that each functional team specializes in a certain area. They're very good at that. For example, some are responsible for graphics and design, some for development, some for sales, and some for after-sales service. Some handle finance, right? Each functional team, led by a functional manager, works together to move forward. Can project managers interfere with functional managers' work? No, they can't. Possibly not. And as we get to know them, we'll also meet the operations manager. We covered this in earlier chapters. Projects and operations are two different things. Projects are for creating unique products. So result, it's about temporary work, right? It's only temporary. Operations, on the other hand, the hope is that this product, result, or service will be put to use once it's completed. The hope is for it to operate for years to come, to have long-term sustainability, ensuring the business runs effectively, efficiently. That's what an operations manager does. Typically, project managers spend much of their time on communication and coordination. They shouldn't meddle in the affairs of functional managers, nor should they meddle in the affairs of operations managers. They should focus on their own responsibilities. This includes leveraging past organizational assets and experience as well as lessons learned to drive the project forward.